Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Mondays Don't Suck. JOB does, with your host here, EM Pigram. Guys, I had a really quick question for you guys. You ever made a mistake? I know I have. I made a mistake. I made plenty of mistakes, you know what I mean? But I learned from those mistakes, and because I learned from those mistakes, it makes me a better person. Now, let me ask you again: have you guys made any mistakes? Have you learned from those mistakes? Did it make you a better person? Or are you kind of sitting in the corner still moping because you made a mistake and now you can't continue your life because that one mistake dictated your whole life? See, it's very unusual that, someone will make a mistake and then for the rest of life they just mope in a corner. See, there's things that I've done in my life, personal and business, and that it just, like at the time, yeah, it sucks. Straight up, it sucks. But it didn't dictate, who I was going to be for the rest of my life. I made this one mistake. I learned from it. I got past it. Boom. Game over. Done. But some people, they'll make a mistake and they sit there for weeks, months, maybe a year or two. And they're like, oh, I can't believe I did this. It's so stupid. Why me? Why did I do that? I can't fix it, blah, 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 this and that, and they're just like, they're so mopey and they're just sitting back. And then, they get over it. Still 3 months later, so they get over it and then make the exact same mistake again. So if you make that same mistake again, you're not really learning, are you? But if you learn from your mistake and you end up in that same situation, learn from it. Hey, I handled it this way last time. It didn't work out. Let me do it different this time. Maybe I'll say, hey, thanks for coming, or hey, I don't like the way what you said to me, but I respect your opinion. Well, compared to last time, I was like, dude, F you, get out of my face. Of course, that was a really weak example, but I'm just hoping you guys get what I'm putting down. I'm just hoping I get my point across. But listen, if you make a mistake and you dwell on that mistake, it's gonna eat you alive, So don't let a mistake eat you alive. Just, you know what, I made a mistake. I know what I did wrong. Let me get past it. Cool, for next time, it's not gonna happen. I know. Let's say you say you're giving a sales pitch at a car dealership, or you're trying to pitch your new car design to a whole bunch of different car guys or whatever. And you're like, you know what? This car goes from 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds, when it actually goes to 0 to 60 in 6 seconds. You made a mistake in the presentation, but it doesn't mean that you can't always go back and you know what, guys, I made a mistake. It actually goes to 0 to 60 in 6 seconds. The only person who's gonna know you made a mistake is you, unless you're being recorded and they play it back for training purposes, like in some call centers. But either way, the only person gonna know who's made a mistake is you. I've made that mistake myself. I was doing a sales pitch and I was like, yeah, so this blah blah blah, and when I ended it or during that sales pitch, I made a mistake. Of course, the person I was trying to sell didn't know I was making a mistake. Only I knew I was making a mistake. So afterwards, I was like, oh man, I should have said this. I could have done this better. I could have this instead of just being like, you know what, that was a good experience, and just moving on. Nope. I was like, no, I could have done this better. I could have done that better. I could have done this better. I should have said that. I didn't explain this well enough. My energy was focused on the wrong stuff. That's all I'm trying to say. My energy was focused on the wrong stuff. So get your energy focused on the right stuff. Bam, I made a mistake. It won't happen again. This is what I need to focus on now. Because, it's all just a rolling experience. Like I said before, you're going to fail your way to the top. So if you make mistakes, learn from them and just keep going through it. So if you said 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds in this presentation, tell them, oh, it's 6 seconds in this presentation. Brakes are just they stop on a dime like that when you're going 100 miles an hour. You know, you guys see that in this presentation. You know what? Going 100 miles an hour, when you slam on the brakes, it takes 4 feet for it to stop. Nobody knows except for you, but you can always go back and, you know, with a short amount of time, you know, fix your mistakes, you know, especially if it's something like that. If you say your brakes stop on a dime like that, so if you press them, you know, that's kind of a big deal compared to stops in 4 feet, you know. So you want to tell them that, like, you know what, hey guys, you know, I made a quick mistake. I made a small mistake during the presentation. It does stop on a dime. Stops at 4 feet at 100 miles per hour. You know, boom, mistake fixed. Now you remember for next time when you give your next presentation, game over. You know what I'm saying? So always don't worry about your mistakes. You know, bam, I made a mistake now. Get it out of the way. Get through it. Remember for next time, don't make the same mistake. This is EM Pigram. Mondays don't suck. Thanks for watching. You know, if you got some value from this video, share it with your friends. Hit that like button. Subscribe for more videos. We're coming at you next week. Later.